Rangers led out by their skipper Jerry Francis. They've fallen back a bit since their brilliant work of last season. But this match heralds the return to the game of that great former Arsenal favourite Frank McClintock. And this then is the Rangers team. Nicky Leach gets the number 4 spot. Don Rogers gets his first full league game since joining them from Palace. He's at number 9. But what does Frank McClintock feel about it all, this being his first team game in 7 months?
I feel fit. I've played about 3-4 reserve games, and I think I'm feeling fit enough, and I can use my experience if I get a little bit tired. It's the first time I've been here since, apart from watching Arsenal a couple of times, it's the first time I've actually played here since I've left Arsenal.
Well, Frank will know the Arsenal lads well, particularly Alan Ball, their skipper, and this is the Arsenal side. Young Richard Powling, who came on as a sub for the last game, stays at number 5. That's the only change, with David Price.
So Queen's Park Rangers get us away, attacking the goal to our right. Rangers in blue and white hoops, Arsenal in their red shirts with white sleeves. Two sides in a lot of trouble near the foot of the table. Arsenal at the very bottom, of course. In fact, the Gunners have not won in their last 9 games. Queen's Park Rangers have won only 2 of their last 12. One of the Arsenal youngsters, Liam Brady, a boy from Dublin. Played on for Armstrong, trying to put a cross in, but there was an offside decision there. Behind those Rangers defenders, they have delayed just a little too long, but he's got it across. Radford is there with a header. Played down to and Webb. He wasn't sure how he stopped it, but he did. Now Radford again. Cross once more. On the far side is Ball. Kidd is here again. And Brian Kidd has scored. And brought Highbury to life, and it was there so long, charged down by Webb in the first place, and when the ball came out again to Radford, he put it across. It was nodded down by Ball, and Kidd finished it off. That'll do for Bowles, and hit straight back in towards the centre there. Givens too high for him, and Kelly will get it away. Thomas, Rogers, Webb, Gillard, or rather Thomas now. Chipped in again there. Bowles is there with a header. Oh, and that very nearly got past Rimmer. Here's Francis, and Rimmer turning that behind for the corner. And Arsenal very nearly caught out. A good header there by Stan Bowles. And Rimmer, in fact, seemed to make harder work of that than was necessary, but nonetheless got it away. Gillard. Thomas. Oh, and he's got that cross in well. There's the header by Bowles, just past the post. Although the linesman on the far side was flagging, it would have come to nothing. Showed then, beautifully timed run. And so now we have the free kick, which Francis will take. Leach and Givens are there. Givens making the early run. Leach is in behind him, and that was a good save by Jimmy Rimmer. Beautifully timed run again by Nicky Leach, and from close quarters an excellent save by Jim Rimmer. Really working so hard, Alan Ball, and 2 Rangers players in fact down and needing treatment at the moment as Kidd plays it back there. McClintock can't get it away. It falls to Brady and hit well there. Stopped nicely though by Parks. Well hit shot there by Liam Brady. Thomas, Rogers. Played there for Clement again. But Arsenal coming back in such force, and a nice delicate piece of play there, sending Radford on his way. But Thomas cutting across to cover. Armstrong. Now Ball. Brady. Played for Ball again. Directly off Brady for Francis. This might be the chance for the break now for Queen's Park Rangers. Bowles going up on the left, Francis going well, and the shot by Bowles, yes! 1-1. Took it so coolly, Stan Bowles, and that's the answer to all the booing, and the best possible answer from Queen's Park Rangers' point of view, as long as Bowles himself would only realise it. A beautifully weighted ball from Jerry Francis. And Bowles caught it swiftly and superbly. Past Rimmer and right into the corner. 1-1. Brady now for Arsenal. Good run again by Radford, took up a beautiful position there, and what a good ball through to him. Radford and into the side netting. Kidd half appealing to the referee that it had gone off the arms of Phil Parkes, but it's a goal kick. Good running again by John Radford. Gillard played on for Givens, and now forward for Bowles. Oh, look at the gap he found for himself there, or made for himself. And a penalty. Bowles brought down by Story. Penalty given. And Jerry Francis will be the man who's got to take it. So here's the chance now for Rangers to go into the lead. Bowles brought down, and I'm bound to say that the referee had no doubt at all about it. Looked to be the right decision. And now, no, it's not going to be Francis who's taking it. They're going to entrust it to Stan Bowles. Well, now, can he add number 2? And really silence that booing? Or does he leave himself a target again for the Arsenal fans? Bowles against Rimmer, and a chance for Rangers to go 2-1 into the lead, and he's done it! A well-taken penalty by Stan Bowles with a lot of coolness and a lot of pressure on him, finding the roof of the net beyond the reach of Rimmer. 2-1 to Rangers. Both goals going to Stanley Bowles. Simpson, Brady, and now Matthews. High ball towards Radford, beautifully played by Matthews, and nicely turned down again by Radford for Armstrong. Radford again. Oh, there's a chance for ball! Oh, and a good save by Parkes. Ball left completely unmarked there. All starting with that lovely pass by Matthews, but when the cross came in, ball on his own, and a good save by Parkes. Webb's header. Armstrong. And now Simpson. Brady. Simpson again. Linesman on this side of the field is flagging, but there's ball. Oh, what a good save though by Parkes. That's another time that Alan Ball has gone right through, and again he's foiled by Phil Parkes. Out of the corner of my eye, I'm sure I saw a linesman flagging, but that goal would have stood if it had gone in. George Armstrong for Arsenal. Radford. Played for Brady. Webb away with that massive right thigh of his. Matthews planting it in again. Arsenal always looking for the break, and it might come now. Radford winning that one in the air, and it might come now with ball. Kelly letting one dive, and what a good save again by Parkes. Well, Parkes has really come to Rangers' rescue in the last quarter of an hour or so. 2 or 3 really excellent saves and some good catching as well. Good piece of running forward there by McClintock. Can Leach take it up? No, he can't, but there are 2 Rangers players now waiting to pounce, and here's Don Rogers taking on Kelly onto the right foot and just past that post. That was a bit of the genuine Don Rogers there, taking on Kelly as he loves to do, taking that yard of space on the right, and not quite the powerful shooting that we come to expect though from Don Rogers right at the end. Now Armstrong right in there, beaten in the air by Gillard. Kidd is right up there too, and it might come now for Radford. Yes! Radford has done it! 2-2. The ball bouncing about there. Finally it came through to John Radford with so little time left. Left-footed into the far corner. Arsenal 2, Queen's Park Rangers 2.